In this lesson, the aims are to begin to understand selection in computer programming, to understand how an if statement works. The success criteria are: children can create a program that includes an if statement. Children can interpret a flowchart that depicts an if statement. Slide 4 can be used to review previous vocabulary. This vocabulary is reviewed during the lesson. The vocabulary is repeated at the end of the lesson. Reveal the term selection on slide 5. Reveal the second point and ask children to relate the term to computing. Reveal the speech bubbles showing a definition and example of selection. Slide 6 explores the if statement. Read out the statement on slide 6, adding in an action or activity. Begin the on-screen timer. At the end of the timer, check to see if the statement is true, and if so, then carry out the stated action or activity. Children can then work in pairs. Each child writes an if statement on their whiteboard, then swaps with partner. Children check the written if statement. If the statement is true, it is carried out, or run. Discuss as a class whether any of the statements were not true. Explain that when writing code, if statements can be used to help a program work. Discuss examples such as if the countdown has reached 0, the game is over, or if the score equals 10, the amazing sound plays. Slide 7 explores the purpose of selection. Watch the video together as a class. Slide 8 explores the flowchart from the previous video in more detail. Reveal the flowchart that was seen in the video. Discuss how this might look in a New2code program. Reveal the scene image on the slide. Note that the umbrella looks grey in the image. This is because it is hidden. This will be discussed shortly. Reveal the code blocks shown on the slide. The program begins by asking the user a question and prompting them for a reply. The second line contains an if code block where a selection can be made. If the user has typed in or inputted the answer yes to the prompt, then the umbrella image will be shown. Open the New2code Is It Raining program. Click on the design icon in the top right corner to view the scene. Click on the umbrella object and view the object attributes table. Point out that the show hide value is set to hide. This means that the umbrella image cannot initially be seen when the program is run. Exit design view. Run the program. When the prompt appears, look at the clouds in the scene and type in a response. If the input, the words that have been typed, is yes, the umbrella image will be shown. Slide 9 explores the Lost New2code program. Open the Lost program. You may wish to set this as a to-do and have children open their copy of this at the same time. Click on the design icon and view the scene. There is a background and 2 objects. Click on the C code icon and view the code. Ask children to read the code and predict what will happen when the program is run. Run the program twice, putting in different inputs to see what happens. Ask children to help create a flowchart for this program. The flowchart will need an event, a timer and delay, an if statement and an action. Children close their to-do. Delete the code in the window. Ask children to help put the code back in again. Emphasize the difference between an alert that provides information and a prompt that asks for input. Ask children what else could happen after they get to the C. Drag a fish object block into the if block, placing it below the background object code. The orange indicator can help to position the code block. Select a move right action for the fish object. Remind children how to alter a background image and object images. Click on the design icon. Click on the background icon in the bottom of the screen. Open the clip art gallery. Select a new background image. Double-click on the tortoise object to open the clip art gallery. Select a new image. Remind children to change the name of the object in the attributes table if they change the image so that it matches what it is. Slide 10 introduces the children's activity. Explain to the children that they are going to create their own Lost program, which should include a timer and an if statement. Remind them to start with a background and at least 2 objects. Give children the storyboard planner to allow them to sketch inside each box and make notes including timings. Challenge children to draw the flowchart for the if statement, or one if statement if they have more than one, on the back of their plan. Once children have finished their designs, they open their to-do and create the program. Slide 11 reviews children's creations. Remind children to save their to-do when they have completed the program. Review the work created and celebrate achievements. This slide reviews lesson vocabulary. Clicking on a word reveals its definition. Evaluate success of meeting success criteria with the pupils.